Hello YouTube, this is Salam. In this video I'm going to show you how I'm going to install the drain pan for my air handler unit and how I'm going to plumb the drain system. I hope you enjoy this video. The old drain pan was sitting on this 2x4, and at the corners of these 2x6s and sloped down to this 3/4 inch fitting, and this PVC pipe drained to the side of my house. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add more support. I'm going to install this 2x6 right in the middle, and to keep the drain pan sloping because it's shaped into this way, I'm going to add this 1/2 inch rubber at the corners of the original 2x6s. This way it will come down and go to the new fitting that I'm going to install. And I'm going to replace this whole pipe. I was able to get this large drain pan to the attic, and it fit nicely under the air handler unit. This is the drain pan I'm using. Yesterday I used some RTV silicone along with the rubber washer or gasket they send with it, and I tie it up and the RTV silicone dry, this to prevent any leak. This drain pan is large enough to cover the whole area under the air handler unit, plus, so if there is any emergency dripping, it will go to this drain pan, and through the pipe it will go outside the house. It also has a nice slope. from all directions. They make drain pans out of plastic. It's maybe a better choice if you are worrying about dripping into it, and this may cause rust. The old one was rusted. However, the new unit, what I'm going to do, I'm going to install a float switch in case the main drain got clogged up, so the unit will shut down, and I have to come address it before I have any drainage into this pan. I'm using a primer and glue to hold all this PVC fitting together with the pipe. And everything I'm using is schedule 40. Every time I have a project require me to purchase this, I end up using it for that project, and then it's set for a long time and I end up throwing it away. This is brand new. Make sure you hold it for a little bit so it doesn't come off until the glue set. I finished with this part. I ran this pipe all the way how the old one was to the side of my house. After I install the air handler unit, I will show you how to plumb the primary drain. To mount this emergency drain pan permanently, what I did, I made these two brackets. And I'm going to screw this part to the wood, to the 2x4 underneath. And then I will bolt it over here at both ends. This way it will be solid. And quit doing this. I completed my work with this air handler unit. I also rerouted this vent pipe. I cut the old one right over here and I bought a new pipe and fitting and replaced the whole thing. This way it will give me clear access to the air handler unit. And now I'm ready to finish the drain for this air handler. Nothing is glued. I just put everything together to show you before I glue it. I installed a shut-off float switch in case the main drain got restriction in it, so this will shut the system down and I have to come here and service it. This, I decide to install a ball valve. This has to be closed and the water has to fill this trap for the system to work correctly. If I need to clean it, I will open this ball valve and get a brush or tie wrap to clean any restriction in this area. This over here, let me grab it from my pocket. This will be the vent. It has to stay open. What I did, I took a cap and I drilled a few small holes in it. This to prevent any bug from getting inside this tube. And I decided to bend this PVC pipe because the way it's shaped, I will not be able to use 45s or 90. The way I done it, I brought a cardboard and I drew how it's supposed to go. Then I took the pipe and the cardboard and I heated the PVC pipe with a heat gun. Slowly I kept moving the heat gun so it doesn't burn the pipe, and then I bend it to the shape that I'm looking for. I also made these stands to help support the pipe, and as you see, the drain is out of the way if I need to service this air handler unit. These brackets did excellent job to help support the drain pan, and as you see, I drilled it at the top so there's no way for it to leak, and I screwed it to the wood down here at both ends. This over here is the main drain. That's how the system should drain. The higher point is the emergency drain, and this what will shut down the system in case this one got restricted. I decided to use this for all the threads, these two. I think it's better than the Teflon tape. This switch came with its own fitting. And this over here, just to thread a 3/4 to PVC pipe. I like to put these first because you could control when you glue it. When you glue the other part, you could control how vertical you want it, or if you want to put it at an angle. I will glue the rest of it and I'll show you the finished project. Slope real nicely. This drain is way better designed than the original drain system that was installed on the old air handler unit. I don't have to worry about any drainage issue. I'm monitoring it via this switch, and this setup will allow me to remove this cap, open this, and clean it using tie wrap, wire, or a brush, or whatever. A good idea every about 3 months to run some bleach or vinegar to clean any algae that built inside it to prevent this from clogging it. You could also brine it using just water for the first time you use, because the air handler, it has negative pressure inside. If there is no water over here, this will allow the air to go inside, and the water or the moisture will build up as the AC run or the cooling mode, and when the AC stop, then when the drain happen. However, when we have a water over here, this will allow a perfect circulation. It will not cause this issue. Also, if your drain is going to your sewage, this may allow the AC to suck sewage gases and circulate it inside your house. Mine is just the drain outside. So I'm going to go ahead and brine it using water. Now it should be good. This has to be locked. because if it's open, then the air will go this way. Now the only way for the water to come out is to come out, go through here, and because this is lower than this one, actually the manual for the air handler, they have recommendation on the height and all that. They suggest to have about 2 3/4. I have more than that, and you have 2 inches from the top of this line to the top of this line. Otherwise, this drain system is done. It is also a good idea to use this type of insulation to wrap around this tube, at least the first 5 feet of it, because in the summer, when this run in the cooling mode, cold water will come out, and these pipes may sweat and may cause mildew and all that around them. They also may drip on the floor. This didn't happen, before. However, I'm planning to do this. I'm just gonna run the system for about a month or so. Then I will apply this tube. It's actually fit nicely. It's a 3/4 inch, the same size as this pipe. And I just wrap this whole system from here to the unit, and as far as the rest of it goes. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Be safe and have a good day.